Shoot. The issue that I have with uh, Black Lives Matter is that it's very matriarchal, and it doesn't follow or reconcile with the views of what really needs to happen. But I'm gonna talk about another group before I go into Black Lives Matter. I'm gonna talk about this group called Mob, which is spelled with two B's, not one, and it's an anagram of I forgot what, Mothers of Black Boys. Yeah, Mothers of Black Boys. I believe that's the anagram for it. And it's this little Facebook group that's kind of gotten a little viral. Essence and Ebony has made articles, and I think News One has made articles um, about this group, this Facebook group that's standing up against police brutality. And I've chatted with one of them on a comment section on Essence, and I was just grilling them heavy on like, okay, what are you doing tangible for the community? And we need to stop telling, a lot of these black women need to stop, you know, lying to themselves that they're really going to do something. And black people in general should stop lying to themselves like they're going to do something with these little Facebook groups and these little organizations that they think are effective. This group is not effective, and I've read the Essence article, and the Essence article was like, it's a collection of black mothers who are grieving and telling stories and praying over black boys. It's like, okay, after the praying, after doing uploads or sharing of the viral Black Death, what's next? Praying to your white Jesus ain't gonna fix shit. Hoping that God sees the mercy in black men and that black men should be spared. It's not gonna work. Christianity ain't gonna save you. And even though we're sharing everything and everything's being posted and everything's going viral with Black Death of black boys, yet nothing's being done. Let's just be honest. Nothing is being done. Nothing is being, these bastards. They're not going to jail. They're not paying the price for attacking us or let alone killing us. So, what is this prayer group going to do? And the woman that I debated, she was talking about, well, we got people of all sorts of backgrounds. Um, and to me, it just seemed like it's just political shit that, okay, this is just a platform to either vote for Hillary or a local Democrat who is using black sensationalized death to as a campaign platform. And I'm just kind of tired of it. I'm tired of these damn black politicians and these lawyers and judges who really don't do shit for us. And I debated the woman, and nothing was clear. Nothing was clear on like what's being physically done. I asked her like, what is the mission statement? What is the groundwork that's being done out of the Facebook group, and she couldn't give me a clear answer, just a bunch of rambling. And I hate it when you debate people online and they give you like goddamn 3 paragraphs worth of material, and they're trying to act like, oh well, look at this, I've wrote 3 paragraphs, a long ass message, and that tells you how sophisticated I am. No, it just tells you how full of shit you are. You just get to the point. You don't need to make a long out overdrafted conversation. I just get to the point. And it's just a reality, and people were like, getting mad with me, and I'm just saying, hey, this group isn't doing anything, so I don't understand why they're getting shine or why they're getting attention and praise when they're not even doing anything. Praying to white Jesus ain't fixing this shit. Your white guy don't give a damn. Last time I checked, it was your white God, your white Jesus who let Zimmerman go. It was your white God and white Jesus who said that Mike Brown deserved to be shot and killed. It was your white God and your make believe bullshit in that Bible that justified the killing of Alton Sterling and Philando Castile. So I can give less than two shits about your white God, and I can also give less than two shits about your conscious black Jesus with dreadlocks. I can give less than a shit about that. You know, the praying ain't gonna do anything. I'm really tired of black media giving the spotlight to people who aren't doing shit. We need tangibles. We need, if people are gonna come to the forefront and be like, hey, we got a group and we're doing something, do something about it. You know, I have a friend in Atlanta who's doing something. You know, he has his own little media outlet, and he's meeting with politicians and doing this and that. You know, but you know, Essence and Ebony and News One, they're not going to write stories about him. They don't want to talk about black male leadership. And the funny thing, good thing that I talked about black male leadership, because I looked under the comments, and the first comment that I saw was, "Where are the black men at? Where are the real men at? Where are the real fathers at?" And it's like, okay. Oh, and another thing, I asked the lady in the group, what is your organization doing for black boys? Because one thing I know damn well, they're not protecting black boys literally. They're just trying to bullshit and say, oh well, we're protecting black boys spiritually. Huh? You know, praying ain't gonna do shit. I already said that a million times, but you know, are these black mobs, or you know, these mothers of black boys, are they teaching their boys gun rights? No, they ain't teaching them how to use a gun. They ain't teaching them how to protect themselves. They ain't teaching them about their rights and the constitutional rights, like Tariq has been constantly saying it for weeks and months now, about black folks need to be hip on their constitution game. These black women are not talking about that. And granted, I think it's just something that black men need to do on their own, and we don't need the permission of black women to do this shit. But I'm just saying, since these women want to take credit and they want to act like they're doing something, what are you doing for black boys? Are you going to, if Jamal, the neighborhood cool kid, is in trouble, the cops have been, they're harassing him, they think he's connected to some gang, are you going to be in the middle and say, Officer Darren Wilson, you need to get out of here before you make the block hot? You need to get out of here before you become a viral sensation. Are these women going to be taking the bullets? Are these women raising warriors? No. So just sit down if you ain't doing anything. And when it comes to the academics, are you teaching black boys to find jobs and to work with brothers? Are these black boys learning about STEM programs and upping their skills in math, in science? Are these boys interested in getting a career in in engineering, or do you, hey, be like, hey, robotics, transportation sciences, are you teaching black boys to get into those degrees, or are you just the typical inner city mom who's coaching her son to be the next LeBron James or the next all star, all state champion? So like, what are you doing? you know but the thing is, yeah, we need real men doing this shit. Yeah, we need fathers in there. But when we get the fathers in there, don't get mad when the shit gets radical. Don't get mad when hey, black fathers are going to, and some of these black fathers need to toughen up and man up too. But let's just say black fathers were in the right state of mind, okay? Or we just have a good collection of those who are. Don't get mad when you see black boys, exercising their gun rights. Don't get mad when you see black boys really standing up and taking and be authoritative. Don't get mad when you see black boys taking leadership and wanting control of their own neighborhood. And saying fuck this matriarchal bullshit. So if you want real men in the forefront, you want real men taking care of your kids, you're going to have to let go of the matriarchal bullshit, and you're going to have to deal with a new system that you're not really going to like, but is beneficial for you. You know, so that's just my heads up for you. You know, I know a lot of these women are asking like, where the fathers at, but hey, these boys that you want protection, you want to go outside without feeling threatened. These black boys, they need to be strapped up. They need to be able to carry legally. They need to be able to defend themselves, and they need to be able to. They need to be ready to fight. And praying and acting like a good little Negro ain't gonna cut it. So yeah, black boys, you know, these black boys need to be warriors. Black boys need to be ready for what's going on and instead of just sitting on the sideline. But the other thing is that black males are not being um, they're not being championed in the media, especially on black media. How many, Tariq Nasheed just, he just slaughtered in debating these white supremacists on the Dr. Drew show. I ain't seeing nobody, give him props on his clap back. Nobody was saying like, man, Tariq just annihilated Blue Lives Matter rhetoric. I don't see any of these females or these magazines, black magazines, talking about, we need to put money up for Dr. Umar's school. They're not talking about that. They ain't, a lot of these women want male leadership, but then again, when black men are doing something for the community, we get no help, no support, no coverage. So, it's like, to a degree, it's like, I don't even, to a degree, black men may not even feel motivated doing anything because they're not going to get the recognition and they're not going to get the respect that they deserve.